The forest slept beneath the cold weight of winter. Snow lay deep and undisturbed, and the sky hung pale and distant, like a memory fading beyond reach. Through that frozen silence, Buck moved, slow at first, his breath rising in soft clouds that vanished into the gray morning. His paws sank into the powdery snow, the sound swallowed by the vast stillness of the land. He was alone now, yet not lonely, for the wilderness, vast and ancient, had become his companion, his teacher, and his truth. There is an ecstasy that marks the summit of life, when the heart beats not for comfort or command, but for the raw joy of being alive. And beyond that summit, there is peace. The peace of surrender to something greater and oneself. Buck no longer remembered the world of men. The fires, the chains, the voices, all had drifted away, like the last warmth of a dying sun. What remained was instinct, the whisper of his ancestors, calling through the blood that pulsed in his veins. He followed no trail. The wind was his compass, the stars his guide. Each step carried him deeper into a land untouched by time, where the earth spoke in a language older than words. Sometimes, beneath the dancing auroras, he would lift his head and howl, a sound both mournful and triumphant, rising through the frozen air like a prayer to the wild gods of the north. The forest would answer, in the distant cry of wolves, in the rustle of snow-laden branches, in the heartbeat of the sleeping earth. In those moments, Buck understood that he was not a stranger here. He was the echo of something eternal, the living spirit of freedom that runs through all living things. He hunted not from hunger alone, but from the sheer, fierce joy of the chase. The deer fled before him, their breaths steaming in the cold. And when the hunt was done, Buck would lie beside the river, watching the current carry fragments of ice beneath the moon. Time meant nothing. There was only the rhythm of wind and water, of life and death. The wilderness did not promise safety, but it offered truth. A truth as sharp as frost, as pure as snow. And that truth was this: to live is to struggle, to fight, to fall, and to rise again with the dawn. One night, as the wind gathered its voice across the mountains, Buck stood upon a high ridge and listened. From far below came the answering call, a chorus of wild hearts, fierce and unbound. It was not invitation nor command, but recognition. The sound stirred something deep within him, a memory not of this life, but of countless lives before. And in that instant, Buck knew. The call he had heard all along was not from the forest or the sky. It was from within. It was the call of his own spirit, the untamed heart that could not be caged. The snow fell, thicker now, wrapping the world in silver silence. He turned from the ridge and began to run. Faster, harder, until the world blurred into white. The wind roared in his ears. The stars wheeled above him. And the rhythm of the earth matched the rhythm of his heart. And as dawn broke over the mountains, Buck vanished into the wilderness. Not as a memory, not as a legend, but as a living voice of the wild itself. Eternal, unseen, and forever free.